Hi guys, it's your latest news TV. Onobiale emerges as Nollywood surprise cinema sensation, ignites debate on women-centered storytelling. Nollywood 2026 cinema season has found an unexpected breakout success in Onobiale, A Woman's Story, a film that has rapidly transformed from a modest release into one of the year's most talked about production across Nigeria and West Africa. The movie, produced by filmmaker Laju Iren and directed by famous Odion Iraya, has drawn praise for its emotionally charged narrative centered on womanhood, survival, ambition, and societal pressure. Since its release in cinema earlier this year, the film has generated strong ticket sales, widespread online conversations, and renewed industry attention towards women-focused storytelling in Nigerian cinema. According to reports surrounding the film's box office performance, Onobiare crossed the 100 million mark within weeks of release and later earned more than 138 million during its cinema run, placing it among Nollywood's biggest theatrical success of 2026. At the heart of the story is Rule, a young woman from Warri whose journey to Lagos becomes a powerful exploration of identity, resilience, and female empowerment. The film examines issues such as motherhood pressure, economic survival, patriarchy, and the emotional burden placed on women in traditional African societies. Critics and audience alike have praised the movie for presenting women as layered, ambitious, and complex characters, rather than relying on stereotypical portrayals often seen in mainstream commercial movies. Reviewers noted that the film deliberately moves away from perfect woman versus villainous woman formulae and instead portrays female experience as diverse and deeply human. The success of Onobiare has also sparked broader conversation within Nollywood about the commercial viability of social conscious films led by women. For years, many women producers believe audience preferred comedy, heavy blockbuster, or action-driven stories dominated by male protagonists. However, the strong reception of Onobiare appears to challenge that assumption. Industry observers says the film's popularity demonstrates a growing appetite among younger Nigerian audience for stories that reflect contemporary realities faced by women, particularly around marriage expectation, career struggle, and independence. Social media discourse following screening frequently praise the authenticity of the dialogue and emotional depth of the character. The film boasts an impressive cast featuring Patience Uzoko, Dayimeni Okalawo, Bisola Ayola, Nobotion Shidenwo, and emerging actress Ruby Akubeze, whose performance as Rule has been widely celebrated as a breakthrough role. Film commentators have compared the movie's cultural impact to earlier Nollywood production that successfully blended entertainment with such commentary. Some analysts argue that Onobiare could influence future investment in female-led dramas, especially as streaming platforms and cinema audience increasingly reward emotionally resonant storytelling. The film title itself carries symbolic weight. Onobiare, which translates to woman in Ishekiri, reinforces the movie's focus on female identity and collective experiences. Beyond its commercial success, the movie has become a major cultural conversation piece, particularly during discussion around gender, representation in African cinema. Many viewers have described the project as both empowering and reflective of realities often ignored in mainstream entertainment. With Nollywood continuing to expand globally, Onobiale is now being viewed as a strong example of how culturally rooted stories with universal emotional themes can achieve both critical acclaim and financial success. Industry insiders believe its unexpected rise could encourage a new wave of filmmakers to embrace bold, socially relevant narratives driven by women voices. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to always stay updated by subscribing, liking, and sharing.